All right, let's just jump right into this. You know that path we're all told to follow? Get the good job, buy the nice house, drive the new car. Well, what if that whole normal life is actually a financial trap? Today, we're going to break down a pretty provocative argument that the very life we're all encouraged to live is, well, financially broken. Right out of the gate, let's just put it out there. The core idea from the source material is super simple and honestly kind of disruptive. Normal is broken. Yep, that standard playbook from middle-class life, the one that feels so safe and so desirable, it might just be the riskiest financial path you could possibly take. So how exactly is normal broken? In this first part, we're going to take a hard look at the dream we're all sold. We're going to see if it holds up or if it's really just a cleverly disguised treadmill of debt. And there it is, the picture-perfect life, right? A beautiful home, maybe a little picket fence, a shiny new car sitting in the driveway. It's all about looking comfortable and successful. This is the image we see everywhere. It's basically the definition of making it. But, and this is a big but, behind this perfect picture, the numbers tell a very, very different story. This brings us to what our source calls the financial trap. So let's get into the hard numbers that show why this picture-perfect dream can so easily turn into a nightmare of financial pressure.
First up, the big one, the home. The median price is a staggering $400,000. Now, that's not just a number on a screen. It represents a 30-year commitment, huge monthly payments, and really, it's the very foundation of this whole financial trap.
And it doesn't stop there. On top of that giant mortgage, you've got the average new car payment, which is now over $700 a month. And get this, that's not for some fancy luxury car. That is the average. It's this relentless expense that just bleeds your bank account dry every single month for something that's losing value. And this chart just illustrates the problem so perfectly. You combine your housing and car costs and bam, they can easily eat up 45% of your income. Just look at that. Almost half of everything you earn is gone before you've even bought food, paid for lights and water, or, saved a single penny for your future. So here's the crucial point. It literally turns you into a prisoner. You're not working for your dreams anymore. You're just working to service your debt. You can't take risks. You can't quit that job you hate. You can't weather a small emergency because you are chained to those massive monthly payments. You're trapped.
But there is another way. There's a counterintuitive solution to get out of this trap. It's a philosophy that our source calls building your empire in silence. Let's dig into what that actually means.
This slide just puts everything into perspective. On the left, you've got the person who looks rich. They've got all the status symbols, the flashy car, the giant house, the designer stuff. But then on the right, you have the person who actually is rich. Their wealth, it's invisible. It's in their high savings rate, their lack of debt, and their quietly growing investments.
And this is the pivot. This is the big idea of this whole thing. The solution is to completely reject the performance of wealth. It's about being willing to look poor so that you can actually become rich. It's prioritizing your financial health over your public image. So here's the official definition for you. Building an empire in silence is that conscious decision to just ignore what society's telling you to do. It's about quietly stacking wins, investing the difference, and building a foundation of real wealth, not to show off, but for actual freedom. When it comes down to it, this whole philosophy, it really requires a brand new definition of what rich even is. It's not about the stuff you have, it's about how much control you have over your own time and your own life. So in the end, you've basically got two paths to choose from. There's the normal path with its high expenses, visible status, and, let's be honest, incredible financial fragility. Or there's the path of the silent empire, keeping your overhead low, building wealth that nobody else sees, and achieving true financial freedom. And that really brings us to the final question, the one that really matters. The choice isn't about being cheap. It's about being strategic. It's about deciding what you truly value more, the appearance of success or the reality of freedom. So, what empire will you build in silence?